Okay, so today is June 5th, and the topic of today's reading from the book Affirmations for the Inner Child by Rocker Lerner is forgiveness. I will forgive by letting go of judgments. Today I choose to forgive all those who have hurt me, not for their sake but for mine. I have sought to forgive my offenders before, but my bitterness continues to surface like waste rising from the bottom of a polluted lake. It's time to cleanse the poisons that have polluted my life. I know the offenders from my past will continue to live as uninvited guests within my memory, unless I can release my resentment. With their hurtful roles in my life, each replay of old sins keeps my wounds raw and unhealed. Today I will truly forgive my past foes by letting go of my need to judge. Today I will visualize myself releasing those who have hurt me out of my court of judgment into God's court of judgment. After all, God is better able to dispense justice than I am. My spirit lightens as the emotional baggage that I have carried for so long falls away. In releasing those I have held prisoner, I see now that I was the real prisoner. So, well, yes, that is the reading of today, which is very deep and it has many ways to look at it, right? There are many perspectives that one can choose, and it can be very long to analyze, right? Yes, holding grudges on people, it's a negative thing. You cannot hold a grudge forever. And like control, when you're trying to control, you're also trying to hold on something, right? And holding on a grudge is a form of control and requires an effort of your part. It's like trying to control a dog with a leash. Sometimes it's not the dog that is the prisoner of you, but you become the prisoner of the dog also because you have to and typically the dog is the one that is pushing you where to go, right? Or is pulling the leash also, right? And you're trying to pull the leash back, right? So it's a force that, right? It's exerted in both ways. So it's not that the dog is on a leash; you are also on a leash too, right? By creating that control relationship between the dog and yourself. So and you become stressed because of that relationship, right? Again, because you have that sense of control. So don't do that. Don't hold a grudge on people. Don't hold resentments. Let go, right? It's the most freeing thing that you can do, right? The other thing that it says is about judgment, right? And judgment, yes, typically we use that word in a negative aspect, but judgment can be also have a positive aspect too. It depends on your ideals, on your emotions, on your experiences, right? And again, well, a judge can say whether a person is guilty or innocent. So again, the word is typically used in a negative way, but it can also be used in a positive way, right? So be careful with that. Is judgment negative? Well, it depends on your baggage, right? On your knowledge, on your wisdom to exert that knowledge, that judgment, right? And unless you become as wise as you can, well, be careful with it, right? Be careful with that judgment, or in any case, own it. Own the judgment that you're exerting on other people, and try to live accordingly to it, right? Which is what it's also a burden to carry, right? So do your best to exert the judgment correctly, right? And uh, and the other part here is that yes, I mean you have to forgive and forget, right? That's the best thing that you can do. In any case, that's the reading of today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave any comments below, subscribe to the channel, share through social media, and as always, if Providence allows it, we will meet each other in a different day.